Hello everyone, this is Revealing Light Tarot, and I wanted to have there's a lot happening, but first of all I want to start that by saying thank you to Flynn for drawing attention to the trolls, whether they be Russian or any other nationality. When I first started this channel, I made it very clear that this was primarily in reaction to the rise of nationalistic, fascist, racist regimes such as Trump's. There are a lot of other reasons for why I do not support him and why I don't respect him. Nor anyone that follows his ideology, including those in Australia. I made it clear that this channel was for to have a look at some of the quite unbelievable and unfathomable things that were coming out and gain intuitive insights so that we could deepen our understanding and perhaps in a way, just stay ahead of the game a bit, not be so reactive and just have that understanding, which can sometimes take away that anger and frustration that we have when we see something going on that we know is not right. So this channel is not for Trump supporters. I didn't say Republicans because not every Republican supports Donald Trump, but this channel is not for Trump supporters, and they won't, and their comments will not be tolerated and will be removed. And indeed, inappropriate stuff as well. So, having said that, got that out of the way, thank you for the 98% of people who have left the most wonderful, uplifting comments, the constructive dialogue. Thank you all for that. And with that, let's move on. So, I want to have a look today. As I said, there's a lot of things going on, but I wanted to have a look today at the UN Forum Assembly that is going on at the moment in New York, Donald Trump's hometown. I guess when he's in the past, when he's addressed these forums, it hasn't gone well. There's been shock, outrage. What is different about what happened this week when he addressed the United Nations? It's a very, very critical difference. They laughed at him, okay? So when I started this reading, I very much got Donald Trump's time is over. His influence, now, I mean, there'll always be sections of society or, this sort of networks that will exist, that will push this extreme ideology, but the majority is now looking at him and laughing at what he says. He just can't be taken seriously. So with that in mind, let's do a reading on how the world views Trump. Okay, how does the world view Trump? Buffoon comes to mind. Okay. All right, so what I got was that other world leaders have their own agendas. They are going to be pushing forward regardless of whether Donald Trump speaks at the UN. He doesn't have the authority there anymore, or not that he ever did, but he hasn't any authority there. This has given them a green light to push forward with their ideology, with their views. Now, is that a good thing? Well, I guess if it's a reaction to this fascism, I guess it is. But in some ways it may not. But look, let's just pull some cards. What does the world think of Donald Trump? What does the world think of Donald Trump? All right. All right, so they're making a judgment. They're making a judgment on Donald Trump. Okay, they're very much deciding that he is not, uh, not a good, not a worthy leader. Now, in the past, America has had that kind of position in global affairs, where it has been the leader, where it has what America has said has led the world forward in many ways, and it's been actively playing a part as the world has evolved, as the world has dealt with strife and the challenges that America has been in there in the past as a bold sort of a leader. But they're making that judgment now that Trump isn't that person. And there's the judgment card. They're making that judgment well and truly. And they will continue to do that because that's in the future position. What is the cause of that? What is the cause of their judgment? Okay, so the Five of Swords, bullies, theft, violence, abuse, okay? They're making those judgments because of the way Donald Trump and his government have conducted themselves on the world stage. All right, what does this have the potential to? What is what is the potential cause? What is the possibilities that this might generate? Well, they're going to move on without him. They're actually going to form alliances of their own, and these will be monetary alliances and pacts and commercial transactions. They're actually going to be, actively and efficiently and effectively, constructively in every way, forming those alliances and moving forward. And those alliances are going to be leaving a legacy for the future. This isn't a short-term fix in change your president and the world will immediately get on side with you. It's not that kind of situation. It's actually saying that the damage has been done, that there's been that judgment. The world has made judgment on Donald Trump. That judgment has, in the past, of course, viewed America favourably. It's not now. Why? Because of the way that the Trump government conducts themselves. This bullying and this I won't say theft because it's not theft. But it is like Donald Trump has abused existing relationships. Well, they're moving on. So if that's the case, what does that mean then? What does that mean for American leadership? I'll just mirror the judgment card. Because we've got the possibility, okay, the temperance card has jumped out. It means that, well, it's, to me, what this is saying is that there's going to be an imbalance. That judgment, what does that mean in the longer term or in the medium term or longer term? There's actually going to be an imbalance there now. So that is kind of like a direct result of what he has done in the last 2 years. He's caused an imbalance in the world. And how is that going to play out? Well, we know that this Eight of Pentacles is telling us that it's actually that new alliances and commercial alliances, commercial pacts, new trading partners, that's all going to be done. I mean, the French president has come out and said that they won't do commercial transactions with anyone who's not signed up to the Paris Accord. But I guess the trade wars are going a bit further than that. Russia and China are very much are aligning, and in some ways they've done military operations or military training operations together, which I think the like we may not have seen before. So it's creating an imbalance. So, what do we need to know about this? Looking a bit further afield, will balance be restored? So it will take some time. Will balance be restored? Once Trump's era has finished, will balance be restored? Once Trump's era has finished. Okay, the chariot. What's that? That's actually quite good, because what that is saying is that there will be strong action once he goes, because that was my question. Will balance be restored once he goes, or and this card is all about quickness and quick action. It's looking pretty dire at the moment, but once he is gone, there will be quick action, and I think as we're not talking a month or 3 months, but as things evolve, as the government changes, as this era is put behind all of us, there will be quite strong action to change things and to restore balance. So, definitely the world's making a judgment now. They're laughing at Donald Trump, but there's good reason for it. No one's surprised, are they? But once his era is over, whoever is at the helm is actually going to really drive things forward. There'll be action and change, and this is a new way, a new journey, and it's going to be strong, and it's going to be decisive, and it's going to be reasonably quick action. So that's the reading today. I certainly didn't feel sorry for Trump when they laughed. I just went, yep, that's what I would have done if I was in the audience too. Okay, that's Revealing Light Tarot. What does the world think of Trump? No surprises there. Thank you.